Hello Cubers, welcome to the top 8 draft of this Vintage Cube 64-player single limb draft. High on 3 wins in a row from the first rounds, and we get to do a second draft here. Play potentially 3 more rounds, but single limb, so you play as many as you deserve. We have a pretty good pack here, not great, but good. We have a Liliana in black, we have a Ragavan in red, which is probably what I'm going to take. Then we have a Mana Leak in blue, which I think is a really strong blue card. I feel like it's actually gotten a little stronger in recent iterations. It's always been great though. But I'm going to take the Ragavan. This card is pretty busted. It's one of the only one drops that can kind of run away with the game just by itself, basically. I'm going to snag that, pass a Mana Leak. Not a whole lot else. Well, I did 3 of these events, and I went red-white, and I have scrubbed out 3 times with red-white. So even though Solitude is the best card in this pack, and there's a Sacred Foundry here too, I'm a little reluctant to take it because of my previous experience. The only problem is the next best card in this pack is like pretty bad. I mean, like Sacred Foundry, Overgrown Tomb, Retrofitter Foundry, both foundries at the top of the list. And there's a Mystic Confluence. We did just pass a Mana Leak, but not a huge deal. I still think Solitude is actually a little bit better, but I just don't want to go red-white again. I don't want to get hurt again. So I could just take a Foundry, but I'm gonna grab Confluence. I haven't played with Confluence in a long time. Well, and I might not get to today either, because there's a Chain Lightning and a Rampaging Raptor, so we may just be on Red Rocks me. There's also a Force of Negation Spellseeker, but the Ragavan's definitely pulling me more towards red than Confluence is pulling me towards blue. And these 2 pairs of cards are fairly similar in power level. I kind of want to take like Chain Lightning, hope to wheel the Raptor if red's open. Questing Beast and Raptor are basically the same card except different colors. I mean, Force is very good. I don't know. Take the Raptor. Now I wish I took the Lightning, because now there's a Hell Rider. 2 4-drops in a row. There's also Click, Dig Through Time for blue. And that's a tough pick. I really wanted to get into blue, but this Ragavan is hard to avoid. Not that we'd have to cut it necessarily, but yeah, I can grab Hell Rider. I mean, Petal's pretty good too. Click. I think Hell Rider's fine. Pyrokinesis, Iteration. I like Iteration. Might be able to wheel a Pyro if nobody else is heavy red. Emperor's probably the best card. There's a Taiga, Mightstone, Weakstone, Islet. I guess we take Islet. Yeah, I guess we take Islet over Taiga. I don't love the Pain lands. Horizon lands, whatever you call them. Not an upheaval deck. Could take Pirate's Spellbomb. Kolaghan's Command's a little stronger, but would make us dip into black, which is not the worst. I mean, we don't have to be blue. I don't like Bomat Courier. It's probably Spellbomb or Command. I'm gonna take Command, actually. Titania. Thank you for getting me here. Tribal Flames. It's probably the most... actually, Shark Typhoon could be good. Okay, domain cards coming around. Karn, probably not. Maybe. Take the Kavu. We could end up domaining if it's open enough. Bring to Light, Pride Mage. This doesn't seem like a Bring to Light deck, but it doesn't seem like any of these other cards either. Kind of an odd start, trying to stay open. Questing Beast now. Don't really need another 4-drop right away. Double green. Could just take Otawara. Or a duel if I do want to try to go domain. Revoker's pretty safe. I think my blue's strong enough to snag Otawara here. Seems like the red kind of got cut. Click is pretty good. Okay, I'm thinking that these two are probably out. Greaves, maybe. Don't think I'm playing Grove. Problem with Greaves and red decks is your creatures oftentimes already have haste. So it's just giving them Shroud. Which, yeah, it's relevant. I mean, giving Click, Shroud, and haste is something, I guess. But usually you're playing it on their turn, so it essentially has haste. Oh, we willed the Spell Bomb. Nice. Perfect. Alright. Pack 2, pick 1. We open an Othari, which is a really strong creature. Really good 5-drop. We got a Gitaxian Probe. We don't care too much about like cantrip spells right now. Don't have like an Iconoclast or Swift Spear. So I'm thinking just Scalding Tarn is going to be the pick. It's a fetch that already fixes for our colors inherently and also opens up to good dual lands. There's a Library of Alexandria, which would probably be good with this deck. But I think I can just take the Tarn. I don't know. I mean, I do like Library. But Tarn is really good here. And I don't have any fixing yet. Ooh. This is a tough one. So Malcolm's pretty cool. Brazen Borrower's great. I do like the Kappa Cannoneer. We have a couple artifacts, but I don't think I'm going to be taking that. I'm looking more at like Confluence or Spire Bluff. I could see Malcolm or Borrower being the pick though. Just stay like blue-red, more tempo. But Confluence is a great card. We have a lot of expensive stuff already for this early in the draft. So taking like cheap interaction or a cheap looter. I could just take Canal, I guess. But Borrower's pretty strong. I'm just going to take the Canal. You always want good fixing in red-blue. Now we take Ponder. Could maybe wheel the Snap. I'm not sure we're going to wheel Pyromancer, but this is a fairly good pack. Got like Birds, Mastery, Reanimate, Legionnaire, Heath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably not going to come back. We'll see. Ooh, there's a Bowmasters. So it's in the same pack as a Water Grave, unfortunately. I would like to have both of those. And it would kind of open us up to playing Kolaghan's Command too. It's probably the strongest card in the pack for sure. I'm not taking Molten Collapse. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I want Anduril that much. So, yeah, let's grab Bowmasters. Maybe we can get some black lands. Okay, there's an Underground Sea. Perfect. I also don't really want any of these other cards, so nice time to take it. There's also Restless Fence. We could snag that for the black land, but I think Underground Sea is a lot better with Scalding Tarn. Shadow Spear is fine. Yeah, Sea is perfect though. Third Path. Earthshaker. Dragon Engine could be decent. Kendra's definitely harder in the aggro territory. I think Third Path will be pretty good here. Ooh, I like Deep Cavern a lot. But I think we're on like Ferocidon or Hard Evidence. Cheap like cantrip thing or 3-mana beater. Carnosaur's pretty good too. Kind of a slightly below rate removal spell, and then if you have the mana, slam it down for the juice. So I mean, Hard Evidence is better with like Iconoclast and whatnot. The Grab doesn't have Defender, so it can get in for Hellrider, which is nice. I think I take Ferocidon. It's a pretty good one. Ooh, Soul Scar is great. I do like looting, but we don't really need to be a looting deck. Don't have like Dragon's Rage Channeler or anything. Harvester I like in red-black typically, but it's not like outstanding. Take a Soul Scar. Ooh, we wield Fatal Push. We also wield Misty Rainforest though, which gets Underground Sea, and we get another blue duel if we found it. I kind of want to take Probe though. I don't need another black card. Fatal Push is great, but I think just splashing Bowmasters and maybe Command is good enough. I think Taxing Probe got a lot better with Iconoclast and Soul Scar. So I'm going to take that. We wield Malcolm and the Artifact Matters cards. I think I take Malcolm. I just don't see myself having quite enough artifacts for Kappa. Apprentice is decent. But I'm going to take the cheaper creature here. Loots. Okay, we did wheel a Snap. There was something else I kind of wanted to wheel, but I don't remember what it was. Snap is fine. Okay, don't care about these. I guess I take Garden. Okay, Vents could be good. Tear Asunder, Damnation. I don't think I'm playing any of these, but whatever. Alright, pack 3. Pick one. We had a good first 2 packs here. So now we get a Force of Will, which I think is going to be the pick. Really strong card. Especially when you have powerful early creatures like Ragavan, you can hold up Force for removal or like early blockers. And just kind of try to run away with the game that way. It's also good with Shark Typhoon. Tap out for a Shark Typhoon, and then you can counter whatever they play to like kill you or increase their presence on the board, and then you can make a 5/5 Shark. But there's also Badlands, which would be great. You can fetch it with Scalding Tarn. Helps us fix for black and red. So that would be awesome, but I think I'm going to take Force of Will. It's just extremely powerful. Hope to wheel Skydiver or Fireball here. I mean, I'd love to wheel Badlands, but I'm not sure that's going to happen. This pack's not that good. I mean, it's a good pack, but it's not. I don't think it's wheel Badlands good. We'll see, though. Ooh, Fire Covenant is interesting. This isn't a bad Fire Covenant deck. But there's also Spell Pierce, Metamorph, Shield Breaker. I could probably wheel Fire Covenant. There's Batterskull. It does work with their like non-creature matters stuff. It's just like a kind of generic 5-mana thing. It's good against aggro. I'm kind of feeling Spell Pierce. It's a pretty strong card. Cheap counters are always good. Ooh, Mana Drain is huge. Passing a Steam Vents, unfortunately. But Mana Drain is bonkers crazy good. This deck is shaping up nicely. We've had to pass a couple pieces of fixing, unfortunately. But hopefully it works out. I'm going to throw this Skull Guns Command in for now. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to afford the Black Splash. But I think it'll be worth it. I mean, Bowmasters and Commander, both very good. I guess if we don't get a draw 7, the Bowmasters aren't insane. Now there's a Fractured Identity. We're already trying to splash black, though, and we have no white fixing at all. So I don't think I'm going to snag that. I could just take Kavu or Karizev, but I think Miscalc is going to be better. Just take another counter. Karizev's fine. There's also Wasteland, but if we're trying to play like 2-color splash black with like minimal fixing, we have decent fixing, but it's not great. I think I just take Miscalc. Ooh, Daze now. There's also Magda, Fire Ice, Sky Sovereign. Sky Sovereign's pretty good. I do love a Daze though. Be like soft counter central. I kind of want to take Fire Ice, I think. Just more interaction of stuff that's like actually on the board instead of counters. Fire Ice is pretty great. Man, I love a Daze though. Wouldn't mind Sky Sovereign, but I'm gonna take the Fire Ice. Treachery now. Nagila, Stormcarved Coast. I think it's just the coast. Treachery's great, but I think I just want the fixing. We've got basically enough playables. Oh, that's a late Dak Faden. Red Blue's open. I mean, I knew it was open, but I didn't know it was that open. Lavamancer would be good. If Dak wasn't here, I'd be happy to take a Lavamancer. I'd also be happy to take a Hearse. But I'm not going to pass it Dak, I don't think. Ketria Triumph. I mean, I don't think I'm playing Heart of Kiran. I have one Planeswalker. It's not very good if you have to actually crew it regularly. It's fine, but it's not great. Take the Triumph. Okay, we did wheel the Fireball. There's something else I wanted to wheel. Oh, this was the Badlands pack. Yeah. No Badlands. It's not a big deal, though. Take Fireball for the board. It's definitely a card you could play in the main, though. Metamorph, yeah. Pretty good. Ooh, we wheeled the Steam Vents. That's huge. Okay. So we didn't get the Badlands, but getting Steam Vents, Triumph, Coast does mean that I'm a little bit more comfortable playing like a Swamp or two. We could also just like cut the black and play Fireball and call it a deck. Not worry about the black cards, but I think Bowmasters and Command are good enough. Bowmasters is kind of cute with Dak Faden. Make him draw and discard. Ping him for 2. It's cooler with Hull Breacher because they don't actually get to loot. But pretty cool with Bowmasters too in the right situation. The real combo is Dak Faden, Narset, and Bowmasters. Because then they don't get to draw the cards. They have to discard and you get the damage. Or actually, no, I guess you wouldn't get the damage. Never mind. Never mind. Wrong. Alright, Karizev's fine. Synthesizer, maybe. Nagila, maybe. Knight, no. Alright. Let's figure this out. So, we have okay black fixing. We have Restless Fence and an Underground Sea and a Scalding Tarn. Trying to play Kolaghan's Command and Bowmasters. Or maybe just one of them. But we also do have enough playables to just cut them and still have a good deck. They are 2 strong cards, Bowmasters especially, I think. I love a Kolaghan's Command though. But I think we can cut them. I mean, we do have Ponder, Probe. It's pretty good. I mean, Dak Faden loots too. But I think we can probably just cut them. But we can bring Bowmasters in if we play against another blue deck or like somebody trying to do draw 7s. But I think we can just bail on those. And then it runs 17 plus or 16 plus a islet, 17 lands, but one of them being a horizon land. I think that works pretty well for this. Fairly low curve, but do want to hit our land drops. We have ways to loot through stuff. We got Malcolm, Iteration, Probe, Ponder, Deck. Main considerations to bring in are like Synthesizer, Nagila, and then Fireball. I think Fireball is probably the most likely to come in. Nagila I don't think we really want. It doesn't have haste. Like even if this was a squee, I'm not sure I would want it that much. Could be that Ferocidon's not great with like Iconoclast, Carry Zev, kind of hitting myself quite a bit. Maybe I just play Fireball on the main. Cut the Ferocidon. Doesn't seem too bad. Play 17. Call it a deck. Go to round 1. Seems good. Round number 1 of the top 8. We're up against Bullwinkle. We get to play first. Pretty nifty. This is a keeper. No one-lander, but still a keeper. Mountain, go. Mountain to assert dominance. Skull Clamp, you say? Okay. Carry. What say you? I think I actually don't play Iteration. I want to hold up Miscalc or Fire. Yeah, I guess I let him hit. I don't know. Whoa, pause. I think it's better to hold up Miscalc or wait on them to actually try to do Skull Clamp stuff. True name, yeah. Gotta counter that. We know they don't have Force. They could have Daze. They could very easily have Daze. I think I Iteration now. This is tough. I think Fireball is going to be good against them. But Force of Will is really strong. Unfortunately, it didn't hit a land, so that kind of sucks. Man, Force of Will is really good. Yeah, it's got to be Force. I'm going to bottom that. I'll show him Snap. And I guess I just don't attack. Okay. Green. Mentor, sure. I could just go Raptor. Not fool with the Mentor yet. Seems decent. You got a Daze? No. Okay. It's a race. Assuming they got some kind of removal here. Force, pitch, metamorph. Probably just pitch Typhoon. I mean, click is a little safer. But what's the worst that could happen, right? Okay, I'm at 12. Do you have a million things? That's pretty good. They have to like kill all my stuff and gain life. Because we just have fire we can cast. GG. Okay, we got game one. We were on the play. Pretty fortunate. Game two, obviously on the draw. Up against a blue-white. They also had green for something. Maybe Uro. Not really sure. Because assuming that green is a splash, I'm not sure what you splash green for. I mean, Uro's only good if you can do the escape for double green. It's not really a splash. I don't really got any changes to make, really. I mean, Ferocity could be decent. They do have, like, a lifelinker, could have more life gain stuff. But bringing Ferocity in on the draw is a little sketchy. Because they do have stuff like True Name, and they're playing, like, you know, good aggressive creatures. I think I just run this back. I'm going to keep this. They do have a number of non-creature spellage, and then if we get a double red, I think Fireball is going to be good. Weather Wayfarer on the play. Interesting. So if I go Coast now, I could play turn 2 Iconoclast. I guess I probably don't care too much about whatever they're playing turn 2, but I do want to hold up Pierce turn 3 for Teferi. I guess we have Force. Whatever, let's go Coast. I don't want to force like a random removal spell or something. Adversary's fine. I mean, if they play Teferi, obviously I'm going to force it. There's no reason not to. I'll probably just pitch... maybe I'd pitch Metamorph, I don't know. I feel like I should pitch the Pierce, but maybe not. I'd like to draw another red source. Hopefully untapped. Sure, you can have that. Iteration. Okay. Pretty good. Yeah, the days. No days. So I think I put the mountain in my hand, and then I exile probe, because I want to play island this turn, so I don't want to exile the mountain and then lose it. Because I want to play island for spell pierce. So let's go. I almost did the complete opposite of what I just said. Mountain to the hand, bottom, and then exile. And then I guess, I mean, I don't want to pay 2 life again, but it makes a blocker. They're setting up to Weathered Wayfarer here. If I play another land, but that's fine. Ooh, bunch of 4-drops and a Palantir. Okay. That's fine. Yep. Yeah, I guess I just do it now. Yeah, force back up. Sure. Okay, now I feel pretty good about this game. They need to draw lands to play their stuff. They could play Palantir if they want, but I don't care about that. Preordain's fine. It's fine. I can fire that. Yeah, we just had an insane draw this game, and they kept this kind of sketchy one. I hate a borrower. No, I'm not gonna play that. Parallax wave incoming. Oh, they're gonna play Emperor. Okay. GG. Yeah, that was just a great draw for this deck, and like I said, they kept a somewhat sketchy one. They were relying on Wayfarer to find the other lands, and then just jam out some 4-drops. But we had a pretty disruptive hand with our counterspells and Iconoclast making enough to apply the pressure. So nice, got the first one. Round number 2 action coming at you. Top 8 draft. Got round 1. Round 2 is up against Interesting. Hopefully the match can follow suit. Got a pretty good hand here, even though we're on the draw. Keep it. See what they play, but hopefully I can run out of Ragavan on turn 1 and maybe get a hit in. Unless they just play like a 1-mana creature. I mean, even if they do, I might still just play Ragavan, because then I can go turn 2 Spellbomb, kill it, and then maybe get in if they don't have a turn 2 creature. Oh, never mind. Take the Ragaveezy. It exiles it too. I mean, I can't imagine they take Spell Bomb. Alright, fair enough. Mox, okay. Courier. They're down to 2 cards in hand. I guess playing I was about to say Spire Bluff opens me up to Strip Mine or Wasteland. Sure enough, they have it. Okay. Tarn is good. I don't think I have Volcanic Island, but I have Steam Vents. Take a little damage. They don't have a red source, but I do kind of want to blow up the Courier. Turok isn't doing anything right now. I have Triumph. Maybe I'm supposed to play Mountain in case they have like a discard spell. Or they discard an island or something, but I think it's fine. No plays. I don't think I cycle Miscalc yet. Okay, take another 2 and then try to Miscalc, or I'll just Fireball their Turok away. Shieldbreaker is fine. That will be collateral damage. Okay. Iteration. Spell Pierce. Sure. And bottom exile. They probably have removal if they don't have anything to play. In red-black, I'm assuming our removal spells on the horizon. Ooh, can't counter that. Okay, I could have reanimation. Alright, I mean, I could make a 4/4 shark, but I kind of want to just slam the enchantment and maybe take a turn off Spell Pierce and stuff. It's a little bit risky, I guess, but what's the worst that could happen? They play a big dragon and I die. They play a Shieldred and I die. Earthshaker, okay. Rump Shaker. Taxian Probe. Not Pan Life. They have a Chandra. Looking for that double red. Aren't we all? So they get the double red. I mean, I could Miscalc and Spell Pierce it. I guess that's worth it. I'll wait. Getting in, eh? Okay. Alright, at this point I think I cycle. Confluence is good. I don't think I play Metamorph. I mean, they could actually just sack the Hex Mage and have to copy a Mox Jet. Wouldn't be the end of the world. I don't really want to take 2 damage for no reason. But if I play Metamorph, I can't hold up Confluence unless I take 2 damage from it. So, just gonna pass. Okay, they got the mountain. Ooh, are they gonna jam it pre-combat? Oh, they're gonna Eternalize. That's fine. Okay. Let him attack first. I can block with the shark. Force of Will. I've heard that that's a good card. GG. Yeah, they just missed red a couple times and didn't get the Chandra down. We did have Spell Pierce, so if they had gotten Mountain instead of the couple swamps they dropped, I think we would have been able to Spell Pierce it unless they got it on the Shark Typhoon turn, which then it could have been a problem. I think we probably still would have been okay. Would have been a lot closer though. Alright, game 2. So we're against red, black. Lightning Greaves sounds kind of appealing. I could cut something like Hellrider for Greaves. It did show Shieldbreaker. We have a couple other artifacts they could hit though. I guess it's actually just Metamorph. Spellbomb is pretty hard to hit. We just run it back. This hand doesn't do much. I think it's a keep though. Maybe. I mean, the bad thing is if they play a Mox, they're going to get off to a fast enough start that we just die. But if they do play Mox, we can maybe steal it with deck. I think it's a keep. We just need to draw some cheap stuff. We can get Thoughtseize. There's the Mox. I could just force that, but I don't think it's worth it. Exile a creature card. I don't love this, but I think I gotta do it. They're gonna take the Metamorph anyway. And then at that point, we don't really have a way to deal with Valky. It's just a 2-1, but see what you're working with. Fireblast, Turok, Chrome Mox, Chandra. Okay. Double black to kick. Opponent keeping some mana light hands. They go Chrome Mox on what? Probably Fire Blast. Yep. Lurrus, that's a good card. Okay, no Chandra yet. Oh, it's at random. Oh. We have to draw a land still, but that's lucky. Land, please. Still a 4-3. That's rough. Oh, Fire Ice. Shit. Not good. Could tap that and try to draw a land. I feel like I should probably tap it on their turn. Could also just fire it, I guess, with the first strike. If they don't draw a mountain. Don't do it, please. Oh, come on. Okay, they played Lurrus. Sure. I could just kill Lurrus. They don't take anything with Valky here. It's just creatures. They do get to see that I have fire. We'll see how they attack. There's no point in really doing anything yet. They can't take anything. So you can recast with Lurrus. I guess I just have to kill the Lurrus. Okay. Still need a land. So our carries are just going to die to Chandra, but I think we make him kill it. Getting like 2 damage in, 3 damage in isn't going to be worth it, I don't think. So just slam Chandra, nuke the carries Ev, get him for 6. I'm pretty dead here. Doesn't deal the damage to planeswalkers. Yeah, when I missed that land for Dak, it's pretty much over. Take away the red source. Have to go to game 3 here. Swamp. Rankle, okay. GG. On to game 3. Alright. The rubber match. Could bring Ferocidon in on the play. Wouldn't be crazy. Let's roll. Play first, yes. Pretty good hand. I don't think I just jam the spell bomb. I'd probably just go steam vents. I guess if they have strip mine, that's not great. But I don't want to run the spell bomb into just a battle display for good value. Let's just run that out, I guess. If they have strip mine, it's not that big of a deal. Takes away double red. I guess the steel and oil thing gets me. Otherwise they would have whiffed. But it's just a matter of which one you want to play around. Chose to play around the shield breaker. The Dreams of Steel and Oil thing at least is a card for a card. The shield breaker is like half a card for a card, so it's definitely a better deal for them. They start with a Mox. I think they've started every game with a Mox. On color nonetheless. Or no less, I mean. So Valky's not going to get anything, but it does reveal that I have Mana Drain and Mystic Confluence. It's not great, but at least they don't get to take anything. Alright, go ahead. You got the strip mine. Okay. Alright. What else? Earthshaker. Yeah, don't really care about that. It's risky if they have like Mountain Chandra. But since they played Ancient Tomb, I'm assuming that's their only land. No reason to play it for extra mana for no reason. So Mountain Raptor Spellbomb. Or Ferocidon Spellbomb kill Valky. It's just Raptor. Before they take away the double red. They could have something crazy here. But they're off double black, double red right now. And I think Tomb was their only land. So they have to rip something to play like Chandra or like Shieldred or something crazy. Chandra would definitely be annoying. Yeah, there's the double red. They must have just drawn that. I mean, their Ancient Tomb Mana Vault is kind of a liability if they use them. If we can, like, if we can manage their board with a Confluence. But Chandra would still be great here. It takes out the Raptor, and then we still have to use a thing on it. They just blind Dreams into Ferocidon. Damn. Alright, you deserve it. I guess if they didn't have anything else to play, you might as well. This is huge. Carnosaur. It's pretty good. Chain lightning. Alright, sir. Slam in for 2. Ooh, that's actually spicy. So I don't actually have to play that yet, though. I could just pump the Raptor. But if they just take it, it's not great. Take 9 on the crackback. But then I guess I just kind of win on the next if they don't have anything crazy. Alright, let's get in. Hope they don't have recursion. That would be bad. Oh, they're paying it? Okay. Using 2 life on the tomb to prevent 1 life. Repeated on the mana vault. I guess it kind of makes sense. Takes away their red sources, though. Which I like. Ooh, this fireball is going to be decent. I'll probably just use Spellbomb to draw a card now. Try to hit my land. That's a land. Yeah, I think I play it. They know I have Confluence, but they don't know I have Fireball. If they go to combat, I'll do it before they can attack, in case they want to do the courier shit. Swamp. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to spell pierce anything. Unfortunately. They're just playing pre-combat shit. Great. I guess it's for courier. But this makes the fireball very good. So now a card still gets exiled. They get 1 card. I mean, if they rip something good, it's possible they could stay ahead here. Alright. No plays. Soulscar Mage. Yeah, I'm not just going to jam that and lose out on Mystic Confluence. Because I'm certainly not spell piercing anything. It's not a very quick clock anyway. I'll probably just draw 3 cards if they don't play anything. Okay, you know I have Confluence. Okay, Kenra, I mean, still, you know I have Confluence. But they're just, I mean, they gotta do their stuff, I guess. Right? Snap, 3rd path, okay. Force is good. One might say great even. Okay, go ahead. Gix. Okay. It's pretty neutral on mana, so I think it's actually correct to wait on the snap. Because if I snap, it gives prowess to Soulscar and it makes it 1/1. So it's pretty even on mana as far as losing prowess and having a 1/1 that can attack. So Dak, I don't want to steal the mana vault. It takes away the most mana, but they can just tap it, and then it makes me untap it, or I take damage. So I think I just take Mox. So let's go gadget, snap. Oh wait, shit. I could have actually spell pierced that and gotten the win. Take away double black. And then we should be good. They can't use Tomb. They have 7 mana. Can't use Canyon. They can crack it, yeah. GG's. Alright, on to the finals. Alright, round 3 action. Coming at you up against the Juggler for the finals. For the whole enchilada, the whole salami. Gotta put on my gamer glasses for this one. My eyes are getting tired. Hope I can still see all the plays. We get to play first again. Lucky. Lucky. Okay, no double blue. But we do have Spell Pierce and Malcolm and Miscalc. So I think it's a keep. Methinks. And I think I do lead yes on Steam Vents. There's enough they can play early that I want to have it available. It's nice that Malcolm has Flash too. Pretty aggressive Spell Pierce, but god damn it. You got a counter. Let's take a peek. Take a peek at Kansas. Time Spiral, Island, Mightstone, Weakstone. Okay. That's a hand. Okay, now we get to hold Otawara. That's nice. Ooh. I guess I miscalc that. I don't need to mana drain. Snap's actually not that great. I mean, it is if they have like a big artifact creature they can somehow get. Not really going to get to use the mana drain mana. It's okay though. Yeah, sure. Just hold up the confluence. See if they jam the spiral. Yeah, pretty nutty draw. He said have more, nice. Yeah, I hope they didn't take my first comment as being rude. I might have to say something after the first game. Could just jam the Hellrider. Hmm. It is tempting. Yeah, whatever. Let's jam. Cast a thing off Malcolm now. Pretty nutty. Oh, I could have played the Triumph. Oops. GG. Seems like a deck that's... I mean, they're not going to be gaining life. So I don't think I worry too much about Ferocidon. They're definitely just trying to like tinker out a portal or something. Kolaghan's command could be good. I could swap in like Underground Sea and take some like dumb creature out. It's fine though. I don't think I can keep this. Especially not on the draw. Okay. This is acceptable. Keep. They don't seem like they have a lot of cheap interaction. They're definitely trying to just kind of combo their own, like do their own thing before I kill them. So hopefully a turn 1 Ragavan actually does something. I think I can probably ditch Fire Ice, but I do like the idea of icing a land. Could maybe get rid of the click. But it also seems pretty good against them. I don't think it's Confluence, is it? I mean, maybe. Maybe it is actually, as crazy as that sounds. Just bottom the 5 mana card. Because I think icing a land's going to be good. Oh, maybe not. We'll see. Chalice. They have a academy or something? Yeah, academy, and then... Oh, I didn't even know this was in the cube. It's the mill one. Sick. Okay, so they got like brain freeze and stuff. Pretty dope. They can't interact with creatures with it. Yeah, no. Alright, monkey. What do you think about Monkey? If they're running red, they could also have Breach and just go crazy. Okay. Island, million mana. I guess icing at Clarion Academy is pretty good. Tinker. Oh, Dynamo, and then into Tinker. Oh, Monolith. Okay. Okay. Jesus. Good thing they've been the time spiral. They could have another draw 7 though. Divining Top. That's a good one. That's a good finisher there with a bunch of mana. So probably just gonna have to fire the Trinket Mage so I can get in with the Ragab easy. So Tarn for a Steam Vents, I guess. Then fire that. Hit him for 2. Get a thing. Could ice it, but I think I just get rid of it fully. I don't think they play too many creatures, so might not have much interference. I am worried about the last card in their hand and what they draw with Jace. They ditch an island? Oh, okay, right. They can top. I mean, I'm glad they got rid of Diamond, but that is kind of scary that they were so... I guess they have a million mana, so they don't really care. So Ragavon's actually probably good for them. Should just hit Jace. Because it digs him deeper with top. It's actually kind of sick. Ooh, alright. That's a problem. So you can just keep recasting top. Manifold Key, okay. So I guess that goes... It doesn't go infinite with Saheeli, but I guess you could do something with it. I don't know. Seems like you could do something with it, but maybe not. Okay. I can fireball once and hit Saheeli down to 1, but then I have to deal with that and then also a Jace that's about to ultimate. So maybe it's better to just click, because then it one-shots Saheeli and I don't have to worry about blasting the tokens yet. If they if they accidentally leave top on the top of their library, like if they draw a card here, I could exile it with Ragavan. Tutor. Okay. So I can obviously draw a powerful spell here with top, but then top goes on there. Yeah, Tinker. And then I'm assuming they have Portal, but it could be any number of things. Oh, Key with top. Yeah, that's cool. Draw an additional card. Going Hambone. Tinker away the Chalice. And I'm assuming it's Portal. But oh, Citadel. Yeah, that's better. Kitten. Okay, that dies to Blast. Yeah, I didn't think of the Citadel top combo. It's been a minute. I guess, yeah, I can just win, right? Because they got double Displacer. But I guess they don't. They can just do Saheeli and Jace. Because they can't do like the activation between. So. Flicker that. I'm not going to say anything because they're not doing the Jace thing. So, I mean, I'm assuming they know that that's an option to just mill themselves and then draw. But I don't want to like point it out if they're not seeing it. Like I feel kind of bad making them play it out if they're doing something else that's like basically infinite. But why are they flickering the Citadel? Oh, they're just gonna tap this, sack a bunch of servos, and then 10 me twice. But they don't have the life for that. They kind of have to do the Jace thing. Down to 11 cards, they can still do it. Yeah, I mean, I think they have a win here, but they're not doing what I think they need to do to win. So I feel bad kind of making them play it out. Okay, now they're flickering Jace. There we go. But they're going down to like close to Fire Blast range, which is risky. Obviously, we don't have that though. I'm pretty sure they can win, right? Because they're only taking 1 damage each. I want to put the Fear of Fire Blast in them though. It is kind of wild that if we had it, then we could kill them. Because they're gonna have to go down to 4, I think. Alright, so that's what they're doing. That's what all the fuss is about. I think I need to bring in Bowmaster's Kolagons. Like I said, I don't have the best fixing, but I think those cards are both very good against them. I would have sided it in last game, but I was too busy chatting, making sure that I wasn't coming across as a jerk. It's very important. I think I can just cut Island Mountain. And then Spell Pierce is good. Spell Bomb can probably go. Although it does kill Kitten. Maybe just like random Carry Zev can go. Maybe Snap. Snap seems kind of bad. Ferocidon with Saheeli tokens is probably good. What do I cut for it? Hellrider? Alright, let's roll. Play first, yes. Okay, no black, but we have a Ragavan turn 1. I think it's a keeper. Command will be good if we get a treasure. I don't think they have any turn 1 interaction. Don't want to jinx myself though. Whew. Okay. It's a very good card. But can it beat a monkey island? Might as well hold up command. Coast comes in untapped next turn, so it's the same difference. Monolith, okay. You gonna use it? Okay, they're gonna use it. It's okay though. Monolith. You gonna use that one? You're not gonna use that one. I guess I just deal 2 to them. Make him discard doesn't seem that great. It's a good draw. Monkey. Mystical Tutor. Nah. I think I'm good. Got Force back up. Feel pretty good about this. Don't want to jinx it though. Chalice. Island, okay. So we can actually do Otawara. We put that in their hand. Ferocidon. Actually, maybe Ferocidon is the play because it plays around Saheeli, which is a big way that they get back into this. Academy taps for 2. They're not gonna like hardcast a portal or anything. I mean, Otawara is interesting, but I don't think it's actually that good. Let's go here, here, here. We got rid of Displacer, so they could go like land, artifact, spiral, untap, and go crazy, but Saheeli is the only thing we saw that makes more creatures. Kitten is gone. They could redraw it if they shuffle. They got Manifold Key. Oh, Emery. Okay. That's 1 damage. I can F6. Emery pass. You have a turnabout? Sweet. Victorious. We won the championship. Look at that prize. 45 Chestos, double trophy, 24 golden coins, and a bunch of these. Pretty cool.